Greetings, Paloma. Am I pronouncing your name right when I say Paloma Lev?
Yes, you got it.
Okay, because I forgot to ask you offline. I always forget. And so tell us in one sentence what you do.
Okay. The I help incredible, brilliant influencers, coaches, and consultants master the inner game of sales.
Okay. And how do your clients find out about you? Or how do you currently find your clients?
Yeah, so I have a nice following on Facebook. I run the group Sell Anything with Badass Confidence. And we have a lot of awesome entrepreneurs, experts, coaches, consultants who want to learn how to sell themselves, who want to learn how to sell high ticket programs and products. They join and they find out about me and then they fall in love with me and then they give me the money to teach them how to sell themselves confidently.
Okay. And who are your best clients? The ones you get the best results for, the ones you enjoy working the most with?
Yeah. So I work with a lot of female influencers, people who have been working for themselves for a few years now. They're really good at what they do. They're great at getting results. But the confidence piece is what holds them back. They know they have an offer that can change people's lives. And yet when it comes to hopping on a sales call and being persuasive and standing in their conviction about this is what I can do, this is how it can change your life, they often find themselves self-sabotaging. And so we work together in a coaching capacity to help them relieve those conviction blocks, because whoever is most convinced is most convincing. And the hardest person to negotiate with is with yourself. Once you and yourself are on the same page, you're 100% unstoppable and you can sell anything. So I teach people how to sell.
Right. I love it. Once you and yourself are on the same page. Okay. And how would we know if we met someone who would be a good referral for you? What do they say that's a trigger or gives you a good indication that you're the person that they should work with?
Yeah, that's a great question. One, they're like, I don't understand why I keep having sales calls and they end wishy-washy. They end with objections. They end with, let me think about it. It's not the right time. It's too expensive. Most of my clients are trying to figure out why people keep saying no to them. And then we go back to, in what ways are you saying no to yourself? And trust me, I used to teach negotiation skills before I was teaching sales.
Hmm.
And I always told my students the hardest negotiation is between you and yourself. Once you master the inner game of sales, you're unstoppable. And so there's a reason that the most persuasive leaders in history, and from the most benevolent ones who did good things to the most evil dictators, they all had one thing in common, and that was conviction. And when you're possessed with the conviction of I can do anything, I can sell anything, then you can. And we see it time and time again. So my best client is someone who knows they're in pain. They come to me and they say, Paloma, I am struggling to sell myself. I know I have good things to sell. I'm very accomplished. I got all the stamps of approval from everybody else. And now I'm just waiting for the stamp of approval from myself. I help people with that.
Great. Detailed answer. And I took down a couple of notes that would make good tweets or quotes. And my last question for you is kind of a two-in-one. Of all the things you do in your business, what is the one thing you enjoy the least but can't escape from? Or, it's a necessary evil that you have no choice, but you need to do?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I'll answer your question with a quick story.
Okay.
So there's a story that I read recently of this farmer, and his friend comes by. He's sitting on the porch, and he hears this sound of like this yelping or screaming in the background. And the friend says to the farmer, "What's that screaming sound?" He says, "That's my dog. My dog is sitting on a nail right now." And the friend says, "Why is your dog sitting on a nail? Like, why doesn't he just get off it?" And the farmer says, "'Cause it doesn't hurt enough yet." And the thing that actually, this is one of the most delicious and fun parts of my business, but it's annoying, is that there are a lot of people who really badly need help. There are a lot of people who are sitting on nails. They know they're struggling with their confidence. They know they're struggling to sell, but it just doesn't hurt enough yet that they're ready to pull the trigger and say, okay, help me. They want help, but it doesn't hurt enough yet. And so sometimes on a sales call with them, I'll say to them when they're like, Paloma, I really want to work with you, but I just need to make one more sale first. And it's kind of like you're offering them a ladder. They're in a burning building and you're offering them a ladder. They're saying, I want your ladder, but I can't get out of here. It's too hot in here. Say, yeah, maybe because you're in a burning building. And so if 5K is too much, if 10K is too much to invest in coaching with me, then you got to ask yourself why. Why are you in that burning building? And so the simple answer to your question is, I would love for people to know at the first sign of pain that there's a rusty nail in your butt right now and you're in pain. But sometimes people need to hurt more and they need to struggle more until they come to me. They come back 6 months later and say, Paloma, you were right. I knew you were right then, but I needed to feel the pain more. And then they pull the trigger, send me the money, and we start working together. So that's my answer to your question.
Okay, that's a great answer. So thank you very much for your time. And for those of you watching in the Earn group, you've heard the kind of people Paloma helps. And if you know the perfect referral, you know who to send them towards. So thank you again for your time, and have a great day.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.